Why in the world did I go out and purchase 3 Ring security cameras? Why in the world would I do that? Okay, I gotta give you a little bit of a backstory. And by the way, I'm using my gimbal today. I gotta give you a little bit of backstory. We've been seriously thinking about getting security cameras ever since we got the shed. I mean, this is something that we've been talking about, and we just never have. But I'm going to tell you why, 3 things, well maybe 4, why I decided to get a security camera. Well, not just 1, 3 of them. About maybe a couple months ago, I purchased a shed in a box. I think I might have called it wrong a minute ago. But I purchased a shed in a box. It has no way to lock it. Even if you could, all it takes is one knife, whoop, cut right down there and you're inside. I said then I probably should get a security camera. But every time I got into a store and seen it, I was like, maybe we don't need one. I'm very trustworthy, right? Not no more. We lived here at my residence for a long time. And I'd be here all day if I told you half the things that's happened around here. I mean, all the way from somebody being in my wooded area while I was vlogging one day, all the way people getting underneath my deck, people stealing a boat. Yeah, I had a boat stolen. You know, solar lights, even had my car broken into. All that happened still never really made me want to go out and get a security camera. Of course, back then, security cameras were a little different. Just saying. But we're going to hold it down to 3 or 4 reasons what made me go out and get a security camera right away. Okay, for starters, I was basically mowing grass one day, and a guy comes up out of nowhere, and, you know, he's like curious. Oh, that's a shed? What all you got in there? And he kind of peeked his head in there and started asking me questions and asked me if I had a camera then. Yeah. I said, I'm a YouTuber, man. I got cameras all over this place. Of course, I lied. I didn't have a security camera. So that kind of made me scratch my head a little bit. And then I told my wife, I was like, we may need to get a camera. That's the first thing. No big deal, right? The second thing is a little bit more of a big deal. I was getting ready to go out of the house to go somewhere, and lo and behold, what do I see? Somebody standing right there inside my shed. They had the zipper up, one zipper up, and they're standing right into my shed holding one of my fishing gears. And I came out of the house, I was like, what? What are you doing? I caught the guy by surprise, obviously. He turned around, he says, oh, I may be interested in buying one of these sheds. I was just seeing how roomy it was inside. I said, okay, then what the hell are you doing holding one of my fishing poles? I mean, really? So I was very rude. Yes, I said, you need to get out of here. If I catch you here again, I'm going to call the police. That still did not make me want to go out and get a security camera. Okay, back when we all had COVID, my daughter was feeling really bad one night, so she opened up her bedroom window. Her bedroom window faces the backyard. When she opened up the bedroom window to get some fresh air, it was somebody in the backyard. Taking a shortcut? I don't know. But they heard the window open and they took off running. Now, I almost went out and got a security camera then. Almost. But I didn't. Okay, let's bring you guys up to date. The wait is over. I'm going to tell you why I went out and got a security camera. It wasn't exactly this happening. It was the last straw. I'm in my house, basically. Now I'm doing YouTube work. And I had a phone call. My neighbor came across the street. And she says, Michael, somebody's parked in the driveway. Now let me tell you, people use my driveway all the frickin' time. They think it's free parking. Now sometimes I do let certain individuals use that. We'll get to that in a minute. And I was like, okay, well, darn. And she says, no, not only they're parked in your driveway, he got out of his car and he urinated in your driveway, Michael. He took a leak in your driveway. Do I have to really tell you how that makes me feel? I mean, really? Immediately, my blood pressure shoots up. I'm freaking angry. So I start to go out of the house, and she's like, Michael, calm down. I got an idea. Calm down, calm down. And I was like, what's your idea? Well, let's just go and approach, maybe put a note in the window saying this is not a public place. I said, but they urinated in my driveway, Angie. I don't know exactly where they went to. We had people parking in the driveway. We'll go a block down the street to somebody's house. I have no idea. They think it's free freaking parking here, right? So I calmed down a little bit, came out, nobody's in the car. Nobody. So we're like, okay, let's go ahead and get the note. And I got to get a bucket of water because I got to wash up the urine in my driveway. So we go outside. I have the bucket of water. She has the note in her hand where it says, please do not use our driveway. It is not, it is, you know, private property, private driveway. Very polite. Well, we get out, the car's gone. All right? Car's gone. And I went ahead and doused the urine that's in my driveway with the bucket of water. I said, this is it. Let's go. We got in the car and we took off, and we bought 3 security cameras, and we bought 2 no parking signs. That was the final draw right there. Of course, the final draw should have been when I seen the dude inside my shed. Should have been when Elizabeth seen the dude in our backyard. That should have been the final draw. And like I said, this isn't exactly what made my mind up. It was exactly what made me fed up enough to get them. We have 3 of them, and I'm going to show you 2 of the locations. Okay, this is the first security camera we have, which is a little different than the one I showed you on the box. We'll get to that. This one's pointed exactly at my shed and just a little bit of the driveway. It's not pointing at the neighbor's house or anything. It can't get any of the neighbor's house on there at all. That's exactly the way I wanted to set it up. So anybody messes with my shed or within the grid, it gives me an alarm. It gives me an alert, and it automatically starts recording. Here's the next one I have. Now, this is the one that was in the box I showed in the video. This is pointing out my backyard. It's got just about the whole backyard on it, and all of the backyard's on the grid. So that you step within this yard anywhere, it's going to get you. The third one I have down below underneath my deck. Right close to where, actually right in front of the sliding glass doors where my bedroom is. You get down underneath my deck or anything, he's going to pick you up. And not only is security cameras going to give me an alert, they immediately start recording. And you can come up right now and spray paint one, you know, you've seen that crap on TV. That's fine. I'm going to get your face. And if I can't get you with one camera, I guarantee I'll get you with the others. So now I am a proud owner of 3 security cameras. Lived here for 17 years, and now I need them. Yeah, it isn't just because my shed, anybody in the world can get into. It isn't just because some dude urinated in my driveway. A lot of it has to do with the guy Elizabeth seen in the backyard, and it's just a peace of mind. Yeah. Now, although the only thing on my driveway I can get is where my car is at, because I can't get the other part of the driveway. It's too close to the neighbor's house, and that's I don't want to disturb their privacy. So basically, I went out and bought me 3 security cameras. I know nothing about them. 0. As you hear, my watch just went off. Not only I get the alert on my cell phone, I get it on my watch too, and I also get it on a couple other devices I have inside the house, like one of them's the TV. But the reason I went out and got a security camera is because, guys, you just can't trust where you live anymore. I mean, come on. Urinating in a man's driveway, seriously? That's like a slap in the freaking face. And by the way, you know what that did? Nobody's allowed to park in my driveway now. Nobody except the yard man that comes and parks there, Doug. He's the only one, unless a police officer comes. Every now and then a cop will sit in my driveway. They haven't done it in a couple months, and they catch speeders going up and down the road. And about maybe once a week, a Doug would pull his truck in with the trailer on it. He'd go mow the grass across the street. And just because I'm nice enough to let him park on the elbow part of my driveway, he leaf flows my driveway for me. But is anybody else allowed to park in my driveway? Hell no. That guy urinated in my driveway, done, it was enough for that. So now I got two nice, big, beautiful, no parking signs. I would show them to you, but you've seen them before. You've seen no parking signs before. And nobody's allowed to park in my driveway. If I catch you in my driveway, I'm going to be nice and ask you to leave. If not, I will freaking have your ass towed. That's right. And the bottom line of that was, you don't park in my driveway and get out and freaking urinate on it. I mean, come on. What would you guys do? Well, that's the reason I went out and got 3 security cameras, y'all. You know, nowadays, you can't be safe for nothing. And I know I only got a little bit of part of my driveway, but I felt as though if somebody's going to urinate in my driveway, that means, what else are they capable of? That's a slap in the face right there, folks. I mean, come on. You're going to park in somebody's driveway. You know you're going to get out and take a leak. I mean, really? What kind of smarts does that take? Really? Man, that made me mad. I'm still mad. All right, guys, until next time, come on, let's get out of here. Hopefully, the next video won't be a freaking rant. I do have an update on the guitars. So maybe it should be something like that, or maybe a fishing venture. Maybe this time I won't forget my damn poles. All right, guys, until next time, we'll see you in a couple days. Come on, let's get out of here.